What's going on, people? Here I am with my second commentary. You may notice a little something different with this. I'm trying out new things for commentary still. First one, I tried using Sony Vegas, but that wasn't all that reliable. Meaning, take that back. It's a good program, but with the trial version, it was showing all the watermarks and all that, and no one likes to see watermarks in gameplays. But here, I got a nice little gameplay during the Community Forge test playlist update thing. Stutter, stutter, stutter. As I said before, rambles. In my first episode, I ramble. But that's unique. But in this gameplay, I almost get a perfection. And you guys will be there. You guys will see how easily I lost my perfection. And it is just embarrassing. But I finally managed to think of somewhat of a topic this time. Wait, hold on, no, I was already on the topic. Recording software. I tried using Vegas, watermarks. No one likes watermarks, so I'm trying out something different. So I'm using the raw footage, and I'm using Audacity. Now, obviously, everyone knows Audacity. Well, I hope so, at least. Audacity, pretty much you just record your, it records anything. It's pretty awesome. So I'm using that right now. And what I have to do after this is I have to think about how I'm going to mix it and all that. Oh, and also that guy with camo, he thought he could hide, but no, he couldn't hide. But mixing audio, not mixing, but matching. I'm going to see what I'm going to do about that. I think Audacity might be able to do that. I don't know. If not, I'm going to look for other programs out there. But, okay, not back. Onto a new topic. That wasn't much of a topic, though. That was more of a, what do you want to call it? A news. Excuse me. But I'd say that's more of a heads up, announcement, notification. Like, hey guys, guess what? This happened. But yeah. So in this one, what I mainly want to talk about is, believe it or not, more of my life and school. Now, with my school, a lot of people are not, I wouldn't say amazed, but surprised by this. Is that you go from one class to another to another to another. Period 1, 2, 3, yada yada yada. But with us, we don't start the day off with period 1. We have a period 0. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And people are always confused about that. But then it gets even more confusing. Because practically almost every Monday, we have a late start. And for those of you who don't know what a late start is, pretty much we get to sleep in 2 hours. Pretty much the start of school is delayed 2 hours. Normally school, for me, would start around 7:25. Instead of 7:25, do some math, 9:25. And that's when school for us starts, on a late start. I feel as if my school is one of the only ones that does late starts. But with that though, we don't show up 9:25, go to our 0 period. No, we don't do that. Instead, what we do is we go to our first period. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 6, 7. Which is really weird. And then we have late starts. You can probably guess what we do on a late start, right? If you're thinking we do 1, 2, 3, 5, 0, 6, 7, you're wrong. It's a normal day. We just leave early. Just wanted to throw you off there. But recently I dropped a class. That's good news for me. It was accounting. Wasn't doing so hot in that class, I'll admit. General ledgers, accounts payable, receivable, all that stuff. No one likes doing it, especially me. I absolutely hated doing that stuff. It was just terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, and right here is where I die. Now just watch this guy. He shot once. He tried punching, shot once, and ended up throwing grenades. Total noob cake in my opinion. I was so infuriated. But yeah, since I dropped accounting, it rose my GPA like crazy. And I'm probably going to end up reapplying to a college that I really wanted to get into. I really, really wanted to get into the University of Iowa, but because my accounting grade was low, because A, I didn't like the class, B, I just didn't understand a lot of it either. My GPA wasn't necessarily the highest it could have been. It was pretty much the downfall to my rejection to Iowa. Things happen in life, oh well. But the reason I wanted to go to Iowa was because not of sports or anything, no. People hear Iowa, they think wrestling, because Iowa apparently has a great wrestling program and all that whatnot. But what they also offer is a 5-year program for digital design, pretty much. And that's what I'm wanting to do as an actual career. Digital design for graphic arts and advertising. Oh, and right here, game's gonna end, so episode 3 will continue. Let's end the game with a bang.